Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody shows up today. I had some downtime, so I figured I'd jump on live. Oh man, them circles. I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep. I don't know if you guys, if anybody else couldn't sleep last night. I really could not sleep last night. I finally just was like, closed my eyes and I was like, girl, go to bed. I was like, angels, 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 please help me fall asleep. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. Angels, please help me go to bed. And that's what I did. I literally couldn't sleep. So I was like, angels, please help me fall asleep. And I fell asleep right after I did that. So that's good. Thank goodness for that, right? I hope everyone's having a really, really good day. This was an impromptu live. I figured I'd jump on and see how all of you are doing. I know the energy right now is like crazy, but it's a good crazy because it's going to create a lot of change and clarity that we all need right now. I think a lot of us, myself included, have kind of felt like in this brain fog, you know what I mean? And so it's been hard to kind of like stick to our routines, all of that. But the current energy, even though it feels really chaotic, is pushing us into a place of taking ourselves seriously and prioritizing our needs above everybody else's. Okay. So you're being pushed by your angels right now to put yourselves first. Hi, Samantha. I hope you're still here. I also just filmed a channel, something I just channeled for all of you, and I'm trying to figure how to upload it onto my computer so I can put it on YouTube for you guys. I'm still new to all of this, but this is only my second YouTube live I've ever done. So, hey. Hey Eddie, how are you? This is my second YouTube live I've ever done, but I'm enjoying it so far. So, I just got done with a few clients and I had a little bit of downtime. So I figured I'd jump on and say hello to you guys so we could chit chat and talk about the energy right now, because the energy is energying, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you're still here. Sorry, my calendar fell down. So where is everybody? Where are you guys all from? I'm originally Philly. I would like to get to know you all. I really like knowing my community. I just love you guys, literally. I'm from Philly originally, if you didn't know. Go Birds. We just won the Super Bowl, which is very, very exciting. And I now live just north of Nashville, about 45 minutes north of Nashville. Hi, Blue Flame. Thanks for hanging out. Where are you guys all from? I would really like to get to know my community over on YouTube. You guys, we're like 14,000 strong over here. How crazy is that? I've barely been on YouTube actively for like 2 months and we're 14,000 strong subscribers. Like, holy hell, you guys are amazing. Thank you for the love. Hi, DK. California, what part? My husband is from Sacramento. My stepsister lives in the San Diego area. I love California. It's beautiful. I hope that you guys are doing well. I know you guys had the fires in LA and then all the rain. It's been crazy. Canada. Hi, Canada. I have a lot of clients in Canada. I heard that. I mean, we're in Tennessee and we're supposed to be getting snow tomorrow as well. We're in Virginia. You're like up north, like northeast area, because Tennessee's right next to Virginia. Oh, we love horses. I live like 45 minutes northwest in like the Fort Campbell area because my husband's retired military. Okay, Orange County. Hello. Nice area. Beautiful out there. Love that. Love that for you. That's amazing. So, how many of you here have felt the intuitive nudge to kind of clean out your houses and declutter? Very curious, because I'm very, very curious if this is a collective energy. Hello, the Caribbean, or if this is a me energy. Because I have been, okay, Chesapeake, beautiful out there. I've never been to Trinidad. I've been to Jamaica. I would love to go to Trinidad and Tobago, because I literally, everyone I've ever met from Trinidad and Tobago is like the most incredible, amazing person. Huge hearts, incredible people. I will. Thank you, Samantha. I would love to go out there. But tell me, how many of you have felt like this nudge to not only do like this internal cleansing and cleaning and decluttering, but for your homes as well? Am I going to be with the one I love? Ooh, okay, so angel guidance is very, very different than psychic things like that, okay? So angel guidance is really more about you and how you feel about this situation. So I'm gonna ask you a question, Evan. Do you think that you should wait around for someone that you love if they're not loving you and honoring you and giving you the attention that you need? Do you think you should be putting your life on hold for anyone? That's a question I want you to ask yourself. Oh, you don't have the physical, I haven't found a way to clean. I'm so sorry. So maybe what you need, you having this intuitive nudge to cleanse your energy. You can go on YouTube, and even if you look at some of my videos, I have some great aura cleansing meditations that might help you. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what you need to do, Samantha. Are you cutting people out of your life? Or are you still actively removing and purging old habits? Because I know I have. And it's funny because I want to talk about that a little bit. We talked about it a little bit in the live yesterday, and I want to talk about it again today. How many of you struggle to let go of things? How many of you have a hard time releasing energy or letting go of the past? You're welcome, Blue Flame. Is that like the blue flame, like Archangel Michael's blue flame? Because that's cool. That's a really freaking cool name. How many of you really struggle with that, like letting go of things or moving on? They're obligated. I don't know. I would never wait around for anyone. And I don't think my angels would want me to either, because it's all about self-love and self-worth and prioritizing yourself. Oh, well, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing, Samantha. I love that for you. Good. That's great. Yes, I have my, so all of the, I don't have a lot on there, but if you go into my most recent YouTube stuff, I have like meditations that I made for me that I then recorded and shared with you guys. Like I made them for me. These are the ones I use and they work, you know? So I just, you can be, it could be the right person the wrong time. Just saying. I'm going to leave it there for you. Because I am also trying to be kind. I'm very honest and I don't pull punches and I tell people the truth, okay? And I will say this. When I do love readings, I will get to the nitty gritty, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to ask you, do you think this relationship is healthy for you? Or are you holding on to something that is no longer in alignment with you? Is your ex going to come back to you? They could, but they're going to come back the same old person and they're going to hurt you all over again. Like I said, it could be the right person, the wrong time. You know, when I first met my husband, it was the right person, wrong time. We were both married to other people. Of course, nothing happened in that time. I was very faithful to my now ex-husband. Would never go down that path. It's just not who I am. I have morals and an ethic, you know, moral high ground. But years later, you know, there was an instant attraction. Both of us, it was very obvious. So we kept our distance and focused on our own relationships. And then eventually, he divorced first. And then a year later, I got divorced. And then we ended up living in the same town again. And it just made sense. So there's that as well. I will say that I feel like for do good, and I say this with all the love in the world, I don't think they're healthy for you. I don't think it's a healthy relationship. I think it's best that you focus on your healing and focusing on yourself right now. I just don't think it was a healthy relationship. If they come back, they will not have changed and they will still break your heart. I'm so very sorry. Because it's not always about whether or not they're going to come back. It's, will they come back a changed, better person who's going to love you and honor you the way that they're supposed to? You see what I'm trying to say? Oh, live in the DC area. Are you a Commanders fan, or are you, because we might have beef if you're a Commanders fan. My goal as a spiritual mentor, coach, psychic, whatever you want to call me, Earth Angel Baddie, is to always put your needs and your priorities first. That is the most important thing to me. What prevents them from showing love? It's not important for them to show you love or to show you love. It's not a priority to them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, if they wanted to, if somebody loves you and they want to show you love, they're going to figure out a way to do it. They are. And if you're not a priority to them, they're not going to. And you need to ask yourself, is that something that you're willing to be okay with? Do you want to entertain a relationship like that where you're not going to be the priority, especially when you know that you would make them the priority? Thank you. I got this made from a beautiful soul. I believe she lives in Italy. I found her on Etsy, and it's an angel. And I found it randomly one night when I was perusing Etsy, and I just fell in love. It's hand painted, you know, she makes each one for each person. I love it. But anyways, so I think the most powerful thing that I did to have the relationship that I have now, because this is how I look at relationships. You know, I've gone to therapy, I've done all the stuff, is I look at it like this. When you're with the person and they're your partner, it's like there's three entities. There's you, there's them, and then the relationship. And it's so important for you to take care of yourself and honor yourself, okay? To honor yourself so that you both have the love, the discipline, the responsibility to fill the relationship cup. Does that make sense? Okay? Because the relationship itself is its own entity, it's its own thing. And if only one person is putting the energy and the effort into it, it's not going to flourish. It's just not. It's unfortunate. And the only way you're going to have the energy, the love, or anything to put into that separate entity is if your cup is full. If your cup is full. If your cup isn't full, and if you're not doing the things that you need to do for yourself, you're not going to have much to give to that relationship now, are you? You're not meant to put everyone else's needs above you. You're not meant to. You're not. Because what kind of energy you are actually putting into the relationship? Are you putting love into it? Are you putting desperation into it? Are you putting love into it? Are you putting heartbreak into it? Disappointment into the relationship? What are you putting into the relationship? What energy are you putting into the relationship? You need to be honest with yourself. You need to be so real. And it can't just be one-sided. I would never... I learned, and trust me, I used to be a people pleaser. I'm a recovering people pleaser, 100%, where I would give and give and give, and I would not take care of myself. My relationship was not healthy at all, and I was constantly wondering why. Why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Well, because I wasn't honoring myself, and that's what God and your angels want you to do. Hello, Oahu. Your angels and God want you to love and honor yourself first. It's like the whole, you know, when you get on a plane and they give, you know, the description of like, put your own mask on first. Put your own mask on first. That's it. Okay? Put it on first. Otherwise, you got nothing to give. As a mother, same thing. I can't be an effective, loving, amazing mom to my children if I don't take care of myself. I can't. It's impossible. I got nothing left. I'm tired. I'm cranky. I'm exhausted. I don't feel good. Ooh, okay. I'm one of my favorite topics, and I actually spoke about it in the video that I'm uploading right now. So here's the thing. It's not that narcissists are attracted to your light, okay? It's not that. Empathy is a trauma response because an empath usually grew up in a home, okay, where they had to constantly walk on eggshells and read the room because they either had to grow up in a home where their parents were narcissists, or they had a narcissistic sibling, or there was some sort of emotional, mental, physical abuse or trauma, or all of the above. And so the child had to constantly worry about what the other energies were in the room out of a survival tactic. My father was incredibly narcissistic, and my mom was a little narcissistic too. And my brother, extremely narcissistic. And so here I was, this little kid who constantly was walking on eggshells. So I constantly had to be able to read other people's energies to protect myself, right? Okay? And so what happens is you create this dynamic where you don't believe you're worthy of love. You don't believe you're worthy of love. And so you go into relationships later on in life where it's normal for you to constantly having to sacrifice yourself for the bare minimum, for the breadcrumbs. That's all you know. That is your comfort zone. And that is what you're willing to accept until you're not willing to accept it. And so what happens is the empath is willing to accept a relationship from a narcissist because it is the devil that they know. okay? Empathy is a trauma response. Clairsentience, which is a difference, is a spiritual gift. It's two completely different things. And this is why the spiritual community has misguided you and put you into this deep spiral of healing that is not working. Because this, what I'm talking about, is based on years and years of scientific proof and therapy that empathy is a trauma response, but clairsentience, clear feeling like empathy is a spiritual gift. They are two different things. Because an empath is created. Someone with clairsentience is a gift where you can empower yourself. You can learn to transmute energy. You can use it to heal people. It's a completely different thing with a very many similar aspects. But empathy is a trauma response from years and years of abuse from childhood into young adult, teenage years, all the way through adulthood and relationships. And so what happens is the empath from years of trauma only knows narcissism, and that becomes their comfort zone. So they're willing to accept bad behavior. And then the empathy gets them into trouble because then they start to rationalize the bad behavior. Oh my God, they had such a rough childhood, and that's why they don't know how to love me. You had a rough childhood too, and you're not an asshole, right? You know what it was like to be hurt. You knew what it was like to be dismissed. You know that pain of having to constantly sacrifice yourself to be loved, to be accepted. You know, I have both too. You know what it's like, right? You know what it's like. So you would never want to hurt people the way that they're willing to hurt people. You would never want to manipulate somebody the way a narcissist would openly manipulate someone. They know right from wrong, but they do it anyways. And to me, they're some of the worst people in the world because they've experienced the same hurt and pain that you experienced as a child or as a teenager, and they do it anyways. How horrific is that? Isn't that incredible? The abuser becomes the abuser. I mean, the abusee becomes the abuser. Another follower situation? I don't know what you're referring to, but it's okay. So here's the thing. You have to look at it like this. And I will scream this until the day I no longer die. They know what they're doing. They're in complete control of themselves. Otherwise, they wouldn't hide it because most of them out in the real world, they're like all about their persona and how people perceive them, right? Right? It's all about, coming off like however they want the world to see them. Okay? They all know what they're doing. Otherwise, they wouldn't hide it. They wouldn't hide it. Not only that, but they're in complete control of it too. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the ability or the capacity to hide it. It was one of the hardest pills I ever had to swallow. They know what they're doing and they can control it. They know right from wrong because they've experienced it themselves, but yet they do it anyways. I'm not doing readings right now. I'm just jumping on because I got to go pick up my son from school, but I wanted to come on and say hi. I felt compelled to, and obviously there was people here that needed to hear what I had to say. Healing from narcissistic abuse is hard, and it's a lifelong process. And the most powerful thing you can do is prioritize yourself and never freaking settle. And I hope you guys look at me as an opportunity of proof that it exists. It's real. You can do this because I went from literally every partner I ever had was a physically abusive relationship to here I am married to the love of my life, a very successful business. I mean, I have over 238,000 followers on TikTok. I have 153 followers on Instagram, 84,000 followers on Facebook, and over almost, what is it, 14,000 subscribers here on YouTube. And all I ever do is show you guys the truth. And until you make this conscious decision that you refuse to be a victim anymore, nothing is going to change. And if you don't change it, you're choosing it. If you don't make the change, you are choosing it. You are choosing this life the way it is right now. Okay? If you do not change it, you are choosing it. And if you don't make changes, nothing changes. I've completely cut my narcissistic brother off. I have tried 100 times over to have some sort of relationship with him, but he does not respect me, so therefore he's not allowed to have access to me at all, because I can't trust him to respect me, and I've given him years and years of opportunities and chances, and he chooses not to. So that's where we're at. So I hate to end this now because I feel like we're having a really important and powerful conversation. I will post this, so if you missed anything, you can go back and check the live portion. And I channeled a really cool message for you guys that I will upload here soon on YouTube. And in the description, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube stuff. I've only been active on it for like 2 months, like honestly, to be real with you. I have created a 7-day journal where you can turn your energy into wealth. Earth Angel Body style, completely free. And then there's also 11 powerful prayers to Archangel Michael that every Earth Angel body needs. And once I figure out, just look out for those links. Okay, I promise I will figure this all out. And you guys, it's completely free and you can print them out and do it. And they work. This is the stuff that I use to change my life. And I have a really awesome life. It's great. So it's free. So please be patient with me. If you're new, welcome. I know I can change your life in a great way. I've changed thousands of people's lives because I actually care and I want to see you have the best life you possibly can. I did it for me and I want you to do it for you. Okay, guys, I love you so much and have a beautiful day. If you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, or especially Instagram, I'm especially active because of the platform. I like to post affirmations and prayers and quotes and all types of stuff over there. So check me out over there as well. It's all Kate the Angel Medium. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great day. And thanks for hanging out with me. You guys are amazing. I have to figure out how to end this. Okay, I think I do this. Okay, yes, there we go.